My name is James Grage. Fitness and nutrition is my hobby, it's my business, it's a way of life. I've had milestones and I've had adversities. Through it all, I've never made excuses and always found a way. Through over 23 years of training, I've learned a lot, but I've always kept an open mind to new research and techniques that might help me reach my own fitness goals. As I try new things, I'll share the results with you so you're armed with all the right information and motivation to achieve your own goals. I'm James Grage, and this is No Excuses. 4 years ago, I documented a program where I lost 2% body fat in just 4 weeks. Now I'm attempting to do the same in only half that time.
This is Mike.
Hey, what's up, buddy? You got my message?
Sure.
So I've got 2 weeks to get my act together here. I gotta get in shape. I wanted to ask you if you knew anything about intermittent fasting.
I know a little bit about it. I know that a lot of people have been using and also been using. Would you mind if I sent you an email with some info on it?
That's cool, I appreciate it.
Give me a call anytime, bro.
All right, sounds good, thanks.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
All right, bye. Hey buddy, it's James. Hey, can you give me a shout when you get a chance today? Something kind of urgent popped up. So give me a shout on my cell when you get a chance. All right, thanks, bud. So, I've got 2 weeks to get in shape. I just did a photo shoot 3 weeks ago. And it's not like I fell off my diet, but I loosened up a little bit. I'm not photo shoot ready right now. I wasn't planning on doing this photo shoot. It just was sprung on me the other day. So I've got a photo shoot for a cover on a magazine, and I also have a video photo shoot out in Las Vegas, Nevada when I go out there for the Olympia Expo weekend. I'm going to gather up all the information today and get started right away. Clock is ticking. Hey Vince, have you heard anything or read any of the reported studies on intermittent fasting?
Yes, these later studies are basically confirming what they saw way back in the early 1940s.
If you could shoot me a web link with some of the published studies, I'd like to do a little research and take a look at it.
Will do.
Thank you.
Yes, sir?
Hey Chris, you got a second?
Sure do. Be right in.
All right, thanks. Am I going to be able to maintain lean muscle? And the other one, how realistic is it? How sustainable?
Well, we'll start taking your body fat when you start. Check the scale. We can check every couple days, see if you're going in the right direction.
Now I have to figure out whether I take my existing meal plan, my same amount of calories, same amount of protein, same amount of carbs and fats that I ate over a 15-hour period. I used to eat my first meal at 6 and finish, say, at 9:30. Now I'm taking it and squeezing into an 8-hour window. So that means I'm going to be eating every hour almost, every hour, hour and a half. To really track the results, I think I'm going to keep my weight training exactly the same, try to keep my cardio exactly the same, and that way I'll have an apples to apples or somewhat comparison of the intermittent fasting versus my more traditional diet. I'll be able to see if there's a difference. Not change as little as possible. Keep my food intake about the same amount of calories, same amount of protein, keep all the other components the same. Really just comes down to the timing of my meals. So I'm going to put it all together. I need to get your help doing the body fat so I can get a starting point. I'll go out in the warehouse, do my weight, do all the calculations.
Cool. Well, I got the calipers at my desk whenever you're ready.
All right, Chris, so I've just got off the phone with several people to put this plan together here. So I'm going to do a rough outline. Right off the bat, I got my goal. I've got to get in shape in 2 weeks. Mission impossible. Normally, I'd wake up at 6 a.m. I'd have my first meal. If I'm going to follow this 16-8 intermittent fasting split, that means I'm going to have 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of feeding.
And how many meals are you going to eat during those 8 hours?
I'm going to try to squeeze in the same amount of meals that I had before, which was 6 meals a day.
Okay.
I'm still going to get up at the same time, so I'm up at 6, do everything that I do during the day. I'll be here 7:45, do my cardio. By the time I'm all ready, let's call it 9 a.m. 9 a.m., first meal.
Well, we also know that 5 p.m. will be your last meal if it's an 8-hour fast.
So we'll put that down here, 5 p.m. last meal. Somewhere in the middle, we'll call it lunch, noon, maybe 11:15. I would have something before that. We'll call it a mid-morning snack. I work out about, let's call it 2 p.m. workout. After my workout, I always have a post-workout meal, which would usually be a shake and some carbohydrates.
Now you're seeing that you're not going to have as much time in here as you traditionally would.
Exactly. So I'm going to have to squeeze something small in between lunch and my workout. I mean, it's looking like I'm going to have to eat every hour and a half.
Yeah.
No more. So maybe we push the workout to 3. Somewhere in between, we have a mid-afternoon snack. So there's 6 meals. I think probably one of the advantages of doing this 8-hour feeding session is it's actually forcing you to restrict your calories slightly. So maybe for the first day, I'm going to shoot for this, see how realistic it is, and I'm going to have to make adjustments after that. So pre-workout, I'm going to have 1 scoop of blocks. I mix in with that 1 scoop of beta-alkaline, 1 scoop of leucine agma, and then I usually have 1 capsule of B4. That's my pre-workout. So post-workout, immediately after my workout, which workout will be about 40 minutes, I'll incorporate in my weight training. In between sets, I jump rope, get a little bit of that high-intensity interval training mixed in there. Post-workout, first thing I hit is about 30 grams of whey protein. So this post-workout will actually count as a meal.
This is this meal right here.
Again, another scoop of blocks. I'll take 3 to 4 capsules of creatine alkaline.
Perfect timing on that, yep.
And then I'll take 1 scoop of beta-alkaline again. So same thing that I'm taking up here in my pre. So that's my post-workout. So that's my overall layout. So 16 hours of fasting, so I would start at 5 o'clock tonight and won't eat until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
All right, man, well, good luck. I mean, you got the right plan, you got the right supplements, you stopped to think about it, and I mean, more than anything, you've done it once, so all you got to do is turn it back up again for a couple weeks.
I guess we'll let the results speak for themselves in 2 weeks.
Yeah, cool.
Stay tuned for the second part of this series where I document the results.